Computers are changing every aspect of our lives, from entertainment to shopping, from work we do and where we do it, to how we communicate with friends and relatives. Nowadays, many organizations are remodeling the way they do business and information systems with the internet in mind to become digital organizations. Let's look at an example of the amusement park. The amusement park is like any other business. It needs to make investments in information technologies to run efficient and effective operations. This is one aspect of how technology improves the business at an amusement park. The quicker flow of traffic through the rides, shops, and restaurants will mean the business has been more productive for that day. Today's organizations need to stay innovative to remain competitive. Organizations need to understand the huge potential of the IT department and its effect on the overall organizational effectiveness. As electronic business and electronic commerce grow in popularity and more firms digitize their operations, having useful information is becoming even more important to the global business community. To understand how information systems work, there is a need to differentiate among the terms data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. Let's look at the diagram based on the DIKW. This is a widely accepted standard for differentiating between data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. Starting from the bottom, data are raw facts that are collected about an object or event. In the diagram, it is evident we have information about the robot, but we don't know it yet. When data is subjected to value-added processing, it becomes information. This processing gives meaning to the collected data. Information becomes knowledge when it is applied in a particular context. Wisdom can thus be viewed as applying the acquired knowledge accurately in a new situation. So let's ask ourselves, what is this information system we speak so often of here? A system refers to a set of components that work together, hopefully. The point of an information system is to make sense out of all the confusing data in the environment and put the data into some kind of order. Information is an ordered set of data that you can understand and act on. Most of us only think of hardware and software when we think of an information system. There is another component of that triangle that should be considered, and that is the people side. An information system is composed of hardware, software, that's your DBMS, and applications, the databases, procedures, and people. Good decisions are generally based on good information. Ultimately, the purpose of an information system is to facilitate good decision-making by making relevant and timely information available to the decision makers. This diagram actually shows how feedback completes the information processing. An information system contains information about an organization and its surrounding environment. 3 basic activities, that's your input, processing, and output, produce the information organizations need. Feedback is output returned to appropriate people or activities in the organization to evaluate and refine the input. Environmental actors such as your customers, suppliers, competitors, stockholders, and regulatory agencies interact with the organization and its information systems. The point of this diagram is first of all to highlight the 3 basic activities of information systems so that you can understand what an information system is doing at its most fundamental level. But the diagram also puts information systems into the context of organizations or firms and then puts the information into its respective environment composed of shareholders, higher level authorities like your government, competitors, suppliers, and your customers. Suddenly, you should see that information systems play a central role mediating and interacting with all these players. Hence, systems play a key role in the operations and survival of the firm. You could also explain this diagram by relating it back to the opening case, as the book or the module does. The two types of input into the synergy system are manually entered data as well as video. The system processes that data and creates the output, video, and statistics about specific types of players and plays. To fully understand information systems, you will need to be aware of the broader organization, people, and information technology dimensions of systems and their power to provide solutions to challenges and problems in the business environment. Let's now apply these dimensions to UPS. The organization element anchors the package tracking system in UPS's sales and production functions. That's the main product of UPS is a service package delivery. It specifies the required procedures for identifying packages with both sender and recipient information, taking inventory, tracking the package's en route, providing package status reports for UPS customers and customer service representatives. The system must also provide information to satisfy the needs of managers and workers. UPS drivers need to be trained in both package pickup and delivery procedures and in how to use the package tracking system so that they can work efficiently and effectively. UPS customers may need some training to use UPS in-house package tracking software or the UPS website. UPS's management is responsible for monitoring service levels and costs and for promoting the company's strategy of combining low cost and superior service. The technology supporting the system consists of handheld computers, barcode scanners, wired and wireless communication networks, desktop computers. The result is an information system solution to the business challenge of providing a high-level service with low prices in the face of mounting competition. These three themes, namely management, organizations, and technology, will appear throughout the course. Understanding the interaction among these factors and information systems is known as information system literacy. Knowing how to optimize the relationship between technology, organizations, and management is the main purpose of this course. The information value chain is one way to visualize the relationship between information activities, business processes, and management activities. Can you imagine any reason to create an information system besides profitability or strategic positioning? It's not likely. One reason to create a system that is not primarily profit-oriented is to meet the information reporting requirements of government and other authorities. Although many managers are familiar with the reasons why managing their typical resources, such as equipment and people, are important, it is worthwhile to take a moment to examine the growing interdependence between a firm's ability to use information technology and its ability to implement corporate strategies and achieve corporate goals. Businesses invest in information systems as a way to cope with and manage their internal production functions and to cope with the demands of key actors in their environments. In other words, by investing in IT or information systems, they will aim to achieve the following. To achieve operational excellence, that's in the form of productivity, efficiency, agility, to develop new products and services, to attain customer intimacy and service, that means your continuous marketing, sales and service, customization and personalization, to improve decision making in the lines of accuracy and speed, to achieve competitive advantage, and finally to ensure survival in the market. The information systems field is arguably one of the most fast changing and dynamic of all the business professions because information technologies are among the most important tools for achieving business firms' key objectives. Since these technologies store tremendous amounts of information, in the next session we will be discussing the important corporate resource of knowledge and how this resource is managed in an organization.